Welcome to Destination Jamaica. Today we have a little tutorial for you on how to cook our nation's favorite dish, the national dish of Jamaica, Ackee and Saltfish. Now we're gonna show you the ingredients one by one, and I'm sure send the phone number follow the channel can cook it already, so you can just watch to see if we are actually doing a good job, right? Now let's start with the Ackee. Now, got this from the market like that. What happened is that the ladies, they clean it up for you. They take it out of the pods, they twist off the black head and they clean in and having it look like that, just ready to be cooked for you. So big up to the market ladies, big up to our vendors who did this. Now, of course, we have our sawfish. You might call it codfish, right? So that's the saltfish there. You might call it codfish. And yeah, you can see the price on what we got it for. So that's what we use. And did you know that saltfish is actually from Norway? Correct me if I'm wrong though. So that's the saltfish. And of course we have our different seasonings, which is the sweet pepper, green, or you can have it in any color. We're figuring. Scotch bonnet pepper, for those who don't know it, that's the Scotch bonnet pepper, and all kind of colors coming purple, red, green, and so forth. We have tomatoes, so tomatoes, enhance that flavor, make it ackee extra nice. I personally love tomatoes. We have our onion, scallion, or escallion, but we call it scallion in Jamaica. And also we have our garlic. I mean, what is your pot without these ingredients? Like, the garlic, essential seasoning right there. And of course, we have our thyme. I love the smell of thyme. Can we cook without thyme? It's just beautiful. You can have your ackee and sawfish with whatever you want. You can have it with, grown products. We have some plantain, might fry some plantain, have it with rice, whatever you want to have it with, right? So that's the plantain over there. All right, so we're gonna get started and we're gonna give you some facts in the interim. We're gonna start with cutting up the seasons, and also we're gonna put the saltfish to soak, to get that extra salt off. Soak it in water. Some people soak it from overnight, right? And some people actually soak it and boil it, which we're gonna do. We're gonna soak and boil. Don't want too much salt in your thing. Now we have a riddle for you when it comes to what we're actually doing that we're gonna say later in the video, and we have some cool facts for you as it relates to this dish that we're making. Let us know in the comments that you're with us. You can thumbs up, like, share, comment, and let us know that you're rocking and cooking along with us, even if you're not actually doing it, but in your mind. All right, so we're putting the saltfish to soak in water. And for my Jamaicans who already know how to cook the ackee and saltfish, you can let us know if the chef is doing a good job. Big tune. Alright guys, so we're gonna wash the ingredients and we're gonna come right back to cutting up the ingredients soon. Alright, so welcome back. So what actually happened is that you can cook the ackee or put it in boiling water to be cooked while you're cutting up the ingredients. As the chef said, little salt in there. Me not about the extra salt, but you guys, if you want to. Alright, so we're gonna cut up the ingredients and we're gonna tell you some facts in the right? But before we do, we have a riddle for you. My mother have 3 picnic and all of them head black. So my mother have 3 picnic and all of them head black. What is that? Tell us in the comments. I'm sure some Jamaicans will get easily because that was a very popular riddle. Now while we're cutting up the ingredients, we already, prep them by washing and taking off what needs to be taken off. If you're not sure how to do it, you can let us know in the comments and we'll advise you. Now let's talk about the ackee and the saltfish. Where do you think ackee is from? right? If you said it's from Ghana, then you are correct. It was imported to the Caribbean from Ghana before 1725. And you can watch our video where we speak about the whole background of Ackee, if you need more information on the original origin, how it came to Jamaica, who introduced it to Jamaica, and how it became our national dish. Now, some interesting facts about the Ackee. We're gonna tell you soon. Ever wonder though, why is ackee and sawfish Jamaica's national dish? Why do you think it's our national dish? Also, let's share that interesting fact is that ackee is actually considered a fruit. Some people even call it vegetable. No, ackee and sawfish can be found across the homes in Jamaica and across the islands, right? It's a major dish here, our national dish. Almost every Jamaican eat ackee. I won't say every Jamaican because I've met Jamaicans who don't eat ackee, and that's fine. We all have preferences, right? So it's an unlikely pair. Ackee and sawfish actually rose to popularity by becoming the ideal ingredients to be served to the slaves by virtue of being nutritional and cheap. So you see, doing research and you ever wonder where all of these dishes come from. Actually, some of the dishes were from slavery. Um, they actually just made it unique and flavorful by using the little or the worst parts of what their the plantation owners gave them at the time. Now you probably hear that ackee is poisonous, but I've never heard of any Jamaicans actually being harmed by it. We know when to pick it and how to prepare it. So it's the ackee when it's unfit that is said to be poisonous. Now it is contained in a hard red skin which contain toxins that if not handled correctly can be extremely poisonous. So that's another thing about it being poisonous. So we normally have ackee as breakfast. I like to eat ackee any time of the day. Some people say it tastes like scrambled eggs. It can look like that, depending on the type of ackee that you prepare. There are two types of ackee. I think you have butter ackee and there's another ackee. So, what's the other ackee? There's another ackee, but I also have the two types in the video. So I'm gonna link that below. Now let us know if you're enjoying this video with the facts and the background music while the food is being prepared. You guys can come over for dinner, right? Can have what they call a potluck and we all share. Because that's one thing about our country. We're sharing still, even in this, day and age where things can be a little bit harder and people are a bit more self-centered. We're still pretty much community oriented. So me share with my neighbor them share with me, and we just keep that loving vibe going among ourselves because we're all in this together, guys. And in a way, I would like to think we're like a village. No, there's a BBC article that calls Ackee and Sawfish Jamaica's breakfast for champions. Right, so I'm thinking that Usain Bolt probably said that it's something that he actually loved eating. Um, so that's probably alluding to that. And that Harry Belafonte spoke about ackee and sawfish. Not sure if it was in a song, but you can let us know, right? Now, what do you like to have your ackee with? Is it fried breadfruit, fried dumpling, boiled dumpling, green banana, yam, sweet potatoes, rice? Some people even have it with rice and peas, right? Pumpkin rice, kalaloo rice. What do you like to have your ackee with? Let us know in the comments. Some people have even eaten ackee raw. So the vegans, I've had vegan dishes where the ackee is just raw and It is alright. You can go on. No, the Ackee is actually from the Twi language called Akai. Ankai. Currently, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, it's Ankye. So the scientific name, as we mentioned in our video on Ackee, was actually accorded in 1806 in honor of Captain Bligh, which is Bahia Sapida, which took the plant from Jamaica to the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, London in 1793. Prior to this, the Ackee was unknown to science. Wow. Somehow we Jamaicans just make it work. I even think they said that in Africa they don't really eat the Ackee, um, like we prepare it. And in some Caribbean countries they don't do that. I think Jamaicans have made this very popular um, around the world. Alright guys, so everything cut up looking nice. I need to zoom in, but this camera, I don't know.
Yes, I can.
I'll figure it out somehow. Let me just tilt it so that you can see. Looking nice and smelling nice. Alright, so we're gonna pause for a little bit, and then when we come back, you'll see us cooking the niceness. Not gonna wait, It's gonna be pause. It's not gonna be pause for you. It's gonna be fluid, but it's pause for us. Alright, so the saltfish was boiled with the ackee and put it in cold water. We're gonna pick it up now to get the meat from the bones. First, we're gonna start with actually stripping, scaling the fish. Want to get as much of the saltfish as you can get. So scale off that part. Okay. Alright, so you have an idea of how to do that. Let's get the bones out, because the sawfish or the codfish, it has bones in it. So you have to get all of that out. Some people actually just pick up the sawfish without taking out the bone, but I don't like to do that. I like my bones out. So those are some of the, well, we're gonna pick that up off camera now, and then we're gonna start back when we're cooking up the ackee. Alright? Alright, so we're about to cook up the seasons and the saltfish. So pretty. All the different colors coming together. Wait, wait. Now feel free to add or take away any ingredients that you don't like. Some people don't like sweet pepper in their ackee, some do. I'll put the saltfish now. Alright, now we're gonna add the saltfish. Some people might add the ackee prior to adding the saltfish. Some people might add the saltfish first. Whatever you prefer. So that can actually eat as it is with the saltfish and the different vegetables. Maybe a nice treat there. Now we're gonna add the ackee. Look at that, so nice. Adding the ackee and mixing up everything all together. So how is it looking? Let us know in the comments what you think. Yeah, these I wanna say it live up to what you guys, your expectation. Because yeah, these are the harshest cookies. And of course, we don't have any black pepper at the moment, but you add your black pepper to it and serve with whatever you want to serve. So we're gonna show you when we're serving how it looks. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the dinner. Ackee and saltfish, our national dish, with some white rice and fried flatty. How did we do? Let us know in the comments if this is something that you enjoy. There's a close-up of it. Is this something that you would eat right now? Thank you so much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for sharing. Continue to watch for more. We have so much more coming your way. Bless up always.